After Prime Minister Narendra Modi, now Union Home Minister Amit Shah to review the Cyclone Biparjoy situation. We're given to understand the Home Minister will be holding a high-level meeting. Pragya is joining us with more details on that. Yes, Pragya.
So with a lot of impact that it is supposed to have on Gujarat, that it is the center point, center and state both are making headways in management of whatever the disaster that can happen after it makes a landfall in Gujarat. Basically, the Saurashtra region will be worst hit. However, the IMD, we have been told, has categorized this Biparjoy from extremely severe to very severe. So it has weakened according to IMD. However, the security arrangements in place, disaster management teams, NDRF and SDRF are also on alert. In fact, the railways has also made its disaster management plans. They have halted flying of few trains, and they have already on their disaster management plan. However, we have seen yesterday we have seen Prime Minister Narendra Modi taking the details of what are the preparations and for the states who are going to be hit by Biparjoy. States like Rajasthan are also likely to be impacted by it. What we have got to know is that now Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who was also present in yesterday's meeting, he is also likely to have high-level meeting convened today, and also join in the meeting through video conferencing will be Gujarat Chief Minister and Gujarat Home Minister, so that all the preparations to ensure that there is no life lost and there is minimum damage, whatever that has happened to this natural calamity.
Of course, the Home Minister will chair this high-level meeting with the Chief Minister of Gujarat. The Minister of State for Home Affairs and other administrative officers will also be present during the meeting. And a lot is happening on the state level as well. Pragya, stay on with us. We're getting some breaking inputs. Meetings taking place, back-to-back meetings to brace for Biparjoy as it makes landfall. Gujarat government, in fact, chairing review meets. And Pragya has more details on that. So administrative officers, especially of the 6 districts that are going to be impacted when that landfall happens, are part of such meetings. The Chief Minister, I believe, himself and other top officers continuously monitoring the situation. Pragya.
Yes, absolutely. The areas like Kutch, Devbhoomi, Dwarka, Porbandar, Jamnagar, Rajkot, all the Junagadh and Mobi, also the Saurashtra region, the coastal belt, it is likely to be hit. The landfall is supposed to be on June 15th. So the preparations are in full swing. Center is taking, because both the Union Home Minister, it's not that they don't do it for other states, but the fact that both Home Minister and Prime Minister are from Gujarat, they are very personally monitoring the situation. They're taking real-time information of how far the Biparjoy has impacted and what are the preparations that has been done by the state. What we are given to understand is that 10 kilometers of coastal line has been cleared. People have been rehabilitated and evacuated from that coastal line so that there will be no life loss. NDRF teams are in full swing. They have been in constant touch with the SDR state disaster management teams. There is a nodal officer for all of that, and that the real-time information has been relayed to the Prime Minister office as well as to the Union Home Minister office. And Union Home Minister Mr. Amit Shah is scheduled to convene a high-level meeting with Chief Minister of Gujarat and the Home Minister of Gujarat in presence. They will be present via video conferencing and will be updating how much they have done and how much is left and what all they can do with respect to the railways also, and also on the ground the preparations regarding the fall of the Biparjoy and the preparations in wake of that.
Right, absolutely. And before this, in fact, the Prime Minister also, Pragya, chaired a review meeting, and very clear instructions have come in from the top that the priority, of course, needs to be given to individuals who live in the vulnerable areas. And we're given to understand that a lot of evacuations of over thousands have happened since 6 districts are going to be impacted by the landfall. Shelter homes have been prepared. We're also given to understand that control rooms have been set up. The NDRF also has been alerted, so additional teams deployed as well.
Absolutely, the teams are in place. The district magistrate and also the NDRF, SDRF teams are in constant touch with them. They have smaller units placed on every point that is supposed to be impacted, and not just during and before the Biparjoy makes entry into Gujarat and has a landfall in Gujarat. It is also after it goes away that state has to make preparations to rehabilitate people, to ensure that there is ration, there is medical facilities.
Pragya, stay on with us. In fact, our reporter Abhishek is joining us from Kutch. Remember, the cyclone is going to make its landfall in the Kutch coast. Abhishek, tell us what do you see there and the preparations that are underway.
Yes, definitely. And I am at the spot which is Mandavi Beach, which is one of the prominent spot where the landfall is expected on 15th of June, Thursday afternoon. See, you can see this is also one of the spot famous tourist destination, but as of now it has a completed deserted look. In fact, all the nearby hotels and the resorts have been asked by the local administration to be shut. No more guests to be accompanied, and local administration has evacuated several villagers outside this area towards the city side, and this becomes important. Yesterday Gujarat CMO department has released a press release. Over 6,500 people have been evacuated from the coastal districts. Total 8 coastal districts have been identified which will be impacted, and around 17 lakhs people will be affected by this cyclone, and around 15 NDRF teams have been deployed across the 8 districts. 6 NDRF teams are kept in reserve, as well as 12 SDRF teams have been deployed, and around 1 is kept in reserve. And all yesterday night, again, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has had a telephonic conversation with Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, and he asked for the review of the preparedness, at the same time assured all possible help from the center. And most importantly, as we speak, a local administration has completely advised all education institutions and local bodies here to be shut for the next 3 days, and all the trains which are moving from Mumbai are short terminated at Ahmedabad and are cancelled for the next 3 days. In fact, the flight operations have also been affected, and you can feel the intensity, the velocity of the wind.
Right.
This is the Mandavi beach, and it intermittently
absolutely, the sea is rough. Yes, the sea is rough as well. That's what we can see behind you. All arrangements have been made. Thank you very much for getting us the details. We'll keep coming back to you for the latest. For now, a quick break.